Hello, everybody. Welcome to the Real Juicy Detox. Is there anybody out there? A little pig reference for you. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are tuning in from. Welcome to Real Juicy Detox. Welcome to my kitchen. I'm Berns. I'm your detox specialist, and today we are. We're still getting it up a little bit here. I kind of feel like we're not quite all there yet, but yes, we are. We're here. Hi, Cindy. Can you see me? You hear me? Everything okay? I don't know why that one is so buffering, but here we are. It's Real Juicy Detox. Yes, we are on. We are live. It is happening. Welcome. Pop in. Say hello if you're watching. If you can see me. Well, this is all a big experiment. I realize. You understand. We're just experimenting. There is an echo. Wait,
this one. How about now? How is it now? Is there still an echo? Don't know. Can't tell. Let me know. Let me know. I think I'm going to remove this one. I think I'm going to take off this camera one doesn't work for me. Is that better? Can you hear me now? Testing. So yeah, welcome to the Real Juicy Detox, everybody. I think we are all plugged in and ready to go. Hello there, Rockstar Ruiz is in the house. Hello, everyone. LOL. Cindy, it's good now? It's good? Okay, awesome. Well, let's get started. We are live. It is happening. Let me cancel this. Discard that post. So yes, we are live now. Oh my gosh, is it working? Sounds good. Awesome. I'm not sure if it's going to be a good idea to continue to do these lives just strictly through the YouTube channel. I'm not going to lie. I'm feeling a little bit nervous about doing that, because in large part because I don't want, I don't know. I don't want my YouTube, my Facebook people to feel like they're not getting their content. You know what I mean? I don't know. What I do know is that those of us who are here right now are here, and we're going to have a little lunchtime together. You know what I'm saying? What are you guys having for lunch? What are you eating? I want to make a salad. And right now I've got these beautiful veggies over here. Let me show you. Okay, get rid of that. Like, that's good looking part of it. I think I've brewed this up. I think I've messed it up. It's really laggy on this camera, but it's not laggy on this one. How do I fix that? I'm going to remove that food camera. I'm going to, excuse me while I get this sorted out, you guys. I don't want to start a brand new stream, you know what I'm saying? But I need to work something out here. Pardon me. Pardonnez-moi while I sort this shit out. Let me just sort it out. You know what? I think I'm going to put on, you're having orange juice for lunch. Awesome. I was drinking some clementine juice and pineapple juice this morning. So good. So electric. What I'm going to do is put this food cam back onto the side. Yes, I am. YouTube thumbnail images aren't work correctly. We are investigating the issue. Okay, you go right on ahead. Investigate that issue. Get that sorted out, will ya? So this is going to be food cam. I'm going to run it on this phone for my multi-camera view. Hello, Amy. Oh my goodness. And hello, this is this view over here. Hi. This is the setup. Yes, it is. I'm just trying to sort this all out now for a second, a hot minute. So thank you for bearing with me, everybody. Thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you. So we've got a food cam situation going here. And I think this is much better right there. Hi, Amy. So good to see you. So good to have you here with us as always, babe. Let me get that muted again so that we are not confusing the issue. There we go. There we go. So I think this is going to work. Wow, I am super laggy here today. All right. We're going to make do with what we got. We're going to make do with what we got. It's going to be a nice, quiet, nice, relaxing class as we prepare. Let's get a salad going. So the first thing I'm going to do before I make my dressing is I'm going to whip up some of these veggies into a salad. Yes, I am. Did you see the fruit haul Detox you're being purchased for $60? It's in today's video. I have not had a chance to catch up on Detox you're being. Oh my God. Hey, Amy, says Cindy. Okay, you guys are here. Let's get cooking. Let's get making some stuff, shall we? And let's connect. How have you guys been? How has your week been? Did you guys get a chance to check out the Detox 102 class that we did yesterday? Oh my God, that was such an awesome class. I learned so much getting it ready for you guys. And I hope that you had a chance to see it. If not, it is linked in the description of this video. So what have I got here? I've got some celery and cucumber. I've got some sweet potato. I've got some sweet pepper, some yellow pepper. I've also got some green onions, and we're going to start building a salad. So let me get a chopping board. Alana is in the house. There you go. You got a bell, Alana. Alana is in the house. How are you doing, Alana? Oh my gosh, I'm so happy to see you. Hey, Amy, did you get it sorted out as yet? What you're going to take for your lunch with your friends, your get together, your holiday shindig? I should extreme cleaning in the kitchen is really going to save your butt. Okay, it's going to save your butt. What am I doing this in? I'm going to make this salad in this salad bowl today. Nice big bowl. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. You know you're living a good life when you have too much stuff and everything is falling out of your cupboards, right? So what I'm going to do is I mix up some of this beautiful salad, 2 mangoes for brunch. Yes, oh my God, I love mangoes. Juice and watermelon for later. Going out into nature, but I'll be listening. Awesome. Why did you put a snowman? Oh yeah, you're in the north. That's right. Thinking you're in Miami for some reason. I'm definitely taking the Bernsey burgers. Awesome. I can make some Bernsey burgers. We have eaten all of the Bernsey burgers that I made a little while back. Let me rinse off some of these veggies. Let's get chopping some of these things, shall we? Let me see if my camera down here, it's so laggy. Oh my God. This is giving me such 1720. I don't know why it's so laggy, this one. My food cam. Let's see if I go like this. Is it still laggy? Yes, it is. All right, screw it. One camera only today. I can't be bothered. It's too much. It's too much. It's too much. I can't handle it. I can't handle the stress, y'all. So we're not going to have anything in our lives that causes any extra stress because I ain't got no time for that. Ain't got no time for that. Oh, yeah, says Emoji King. I have grapes to munch on. I'm getting some exercise. Did my bouncing and Wim Hof. And I'm in Boston. That's right. You're one of our Boston friends. Got buried in some snow, did ya? Amazing. I love snow. Do you like snow, Emoji King? Do you like the winter? I also need a compost bowl for my compost stuff. So actually, I'm going to make that my compost bowl. And I'm going to get another one for the salad. You know what? I'm just going to make it in a smaller salad bowl. Yeah, we're just going to put our veggies into there. What is that? Yeah. How you doing? How are you? So I was just chatting with the beautiful Anne Louise, one of my one-on-one clients. We were talking about all kinds of good stuff. One of the things that we talked about was how this is like really, we have to approach this whole thing that we are doing right now as a marathon. We're in this for the long haul, figuring out ways to make this a lifestyle, and being patient with ourselves along the way is so important. So I've just chopped up some green onions, I'm going to walk you through as I build this salad because, you know, I never used to really like eating salads. I thought they were boring. I was like, salad, whatever, you know. But I've really come to love and enjoy not only eating salads, but making them as well. So I'm just chopping up some celery right here, which I would have loved to have shown you on my split camera, but it's not working so well today. So we're not going to do that. So I'm just going to chop it up. I'm going to take a celery like this. I'm going to slice it down the middle like so. Maybe I can tilt this up so you can see it. There we go. There we go. Yeah. And then I'm just going to slice it up just like so. What do you guys like having in your salads? What is some of your favorite salad combinations? I'm always looking and trying to learn what are some great combinations that people like to use in their salads. I just like doing a chunky, hearty vegetable salad, just like this. Is that the kind that you like, or do you prefer like a lettuce kind of base for your salad? Love snow. Love the blizzard of 78. Oh my God. I remember the blizzard of 78, Emoji King, because we had moved down to Trinidad the year before, 1977. And then 1978, it was all the talk. I remember my parents were like, oh my God, look at the blizzard in Canada. And we are here in Trinidad and Tobago, and it's so beautiful and so warm. And I just remember it just because, you know, around the same time, there was the whole thing with Jim Jones. Remember that, Emoji King? Man, the 70s. The 70s, I tell you, the 70s. I wonder what kind of winter we're going to have this year. I wonder if we're going to get a huge winter storm, or if it's going to be, another mild one. So I'm just chopped in half of a cucumber, an English cucumber. I know it doesn't have any seeds. What are you going to do? Make do with what you got. You know what I'm saying? I did wash these veggies, not nearly as long as I should have, though, but I did. Let me see here. Emoji King said, I'll probably see some interesting eyeballs. Irises always do. Yeah. Oh, yeah, baby. I like all things in my salad. I like all the things in my salad, too. So yesterday we had a really, really great class. Guys, that was pretty amazeballs, if I may say so myself. I learned so much from doing that. I mean, I also learned that I'm doing certain things like not really 100% like I should be doing them, like food combining, not always right on top of the food combining stuff. Sometimes I have, like, you'll see, I will put dates in my salad ingredients, right? My salad dressing, I always have dates in my dressing. All I will say is you do what you decide is the best for you. If you want to have a truly pure diet protocol, then you want to really follow the food combining tips as closely as possible. But again, have some flexibility. That's what I would recommend. Balance is key. Overall, I keep my foods pretty simple. Right? I don't eat too complex. When I do eat a little bit of complex food, that's all right. It's a little bit of balance, right? Little bit of balance. So I'm just chopping up some yellow tomato here. Yellow pepper that's going in like so. And I think I'm going to do the whole, let me do the whole pepper. Why not? Why not? I've got it. May as well use it, right? So what stuck out for you? What did you hear or see in the Detox 102 class that kind of, just stuck out as like, wow, no way. That is so cool. I didn't know that. Or, wow, I knew that, but I didn't know that's why it was like that. The soy, the whole part on soy, that really blew my mind. I was like, oh my God, no way. No way. I had no idea. Another thing that blew my mind was that acid alkaline list. How about for you guys? Was that kind of like one of those kind of like, damn, no way. That's a thing? You know what I want to know? Why is it that I cannot share a post anymore the way that I would used to do it on Facebook? I'm going to go see if I can do that on my iPad. I'm going to do that through Savoury. Let's try it over here. I'm going to share this post. Oh, come on. Share to a group. I'm going to say live now. Come join us. And I want to get the link for this one. Let me get the link for this. Share, copy link. There you go. And I'm going to share it to a couple of these groups. I'm going to share it to the Real Juicy Detox group, Eating to Live. Ooh, big fire trucks rolling by out there. I hope everybody is okay. So we're going to go and share this with Juicing and Raw Food Support Group, Juicing for Health, Solid Food Vacation and Juice Feasting. And then I'm going to share this to the Dr. Morse group. So I don't know if we'll see more class members come in, because I know a lot of times people wait to see the notification in those different groups. So, we'll see. Let's see. Everybody who ever shows up to a group, that's exactly the right amount of people and the right quality of people to be in here. I just know that there are a lot of people who discover me because they happen to be scrolling through their Facebook, or they happen to be in one of those groups, and up pops my post. Oh, what's going on? What's this? This is live. Let me go check this out. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I like to share it out to those different groups. And let's see what happens here. Let's see what happens here. Alana says, today I hope to make and eat a romaine, tomato, cucumber, onion, pepper salad. Ooh, baby, that sounds delicious. Sorry about yesterday. Okay, first rule of thumb is no apologies are necessary here. That's the first rule in the Real Juicy Detox. No apologies, right? That implies that you made a mistake. No mistakes have been made. Hope I didn't distract the class too much. I really have no memory of it. You didn't distract us at all. You were awesome. And we love that we could have been with you on your, loopy journey after your dental surgery. But more importantly, how are you feeling today? How is the tooth? How is the healing going? How are you feeling today? We enjoyed your little banter. You're awesome. You're awesome. Cindy says, and Cindy again says, I like my veggies cut up small like that. I hate going to salad bars and everything is in big chunks. You can't even put it in your mouth. I know, right? Hey, Jennifer. So glad that you are here. Welcome to class, babe. How are you doing? Oh my God, look at me. I'm all disheveled. Good Lord. What was I doing before this? I was just chatting with Anne Louise. Really, it was all innocent fun. I think I want to put some more. Look at that nice, big, delicious and juicy onion. Yeah, I'm putting that in. I'm putting her in, baby. Come on, get in here. Get in here, baby. So yes, yesterday's class was really, really good. One of the things on the list, this is the thing, I mentioned something in class. I was like, anyhow, I'll just tell you what it is. I was blown away to learn that miso is alkaline. Cannot tell you how many times I have picked up miso, held it in my hand, read the ingredients, that it's made from fermented rice, put it back down because it's like, damn, can't have rice. Only to come to find out that it is indeed alkaline. So I am going to be buying up some miso so that I can use that. It's great to add into dressings. If you want a little warm soup in the wintertime, your body is feeling like, I'm cold and I don't feel like drinking any more heal all tea. Go and get yourself some hot water, put a little miso in there, maybe throw in some sliced green onion, and bada bing, bada boom, you've got soup. You got soup, baby. All right. So don't freak out too much. I think that needs a little bit of red. I think we should get some tomatoes. Hey, Sehar is in the house. Hello, beautiful people. Hello, beautiful Sehar. Yeah, Cindy, how are you doing today? I'm sore today, but better than yesterday. That's good. At least I'm in my right mind today. Well, maybe. Is your mind ever right? Don't be getting ahead of yourself there, Cindy. I'm kidding. I love you. You know this. You know this. Cindy talking about being in her right mind, like as if that's a thing. Is that a thing? Let me go. Oh, I need to get some cilantro. I'm going to have some beautiful cilantro. I'm going to have some cilantro in my salad. 1 second. Let me grab that. Cilantro. Where are you? What else do I have in here that looks good that I can throw into a salad? I don't know, Berns. I don't know. I think that kind of like maybe might be it. This looks like a not good tomato. What the hell? Ooh, those are not good at all. All right, we need to do some cleaning out of some of that produce that is just like no. 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 Okay, I've got a carrot as well. I've got a tomato and I've got some cilantro. And I'm just going to grate that carrot up, and I'm just going to slice up this tomato. Let me show you guys back down here. You're so funny. She's here all day, folks. LOL. Kelly is here. Oh my gosh. Welcome, Kelly. Welcome. You made it. Yay. I'm so happy. Welcome. Oh my God. That is so awesome. Did you see the post on Facebook? Did you get the notification? Is that what's up? That is what's up, isn't it? Oh my God. I'm so happy that you are here. I'm so happy that all of you are here with me. So yeah, the class yesterday was really beautiful. Not going to lie, that was a shit ton of work to get prepped, but I'm so glad that I got it done because you guys really seem to enjoy it. So much value. A lot of people were like, oh my God, that was so great. Now I understand a little bit more. That is the kind of class as well that I would like to, reteach a few times, just so that every time I kind of get more comfortable with teaching it myself. It's a process. It is a process. We're all in a learning opportunity here. Okay, I'm going to get my little grater, which should be in here. Yep, there it is right there. In my sharp drawer. It is in my sharp drawer. I'm just going to grate some of this carrot. Just like so. Yes, indeed. Just going to throw that in the bowl, just like so. And then we're going to make some salad dressing. Then we're going to munch on some salad. Yes, indeed. Get this out of the way. All right, so that's the salad. Let me get some cilantro chopped up for that as well. I love cilantro, as you know, as you may very well know. A nice handful of cilantro. Do you guys love it or hate it? Do you guys love it or hate it? I love cilantro. Kelly says, thank you. I got the notification. I was doing lunch with the kids. Oh my God. Awesome, Kelly. Well, I'm so glad that you were able to pop in. So glad that you got the notification. I'm doing this little experiment, as you know, with just going live just on the YouTube for the noon classes. I'm trying to kind of slowly retrain everybody to learn to come into YouTube exclusively to watch the noon classes. And I don't know if it's a huge mistake or if it's going to be a huge win long term. I think it's going to be a huge win long term. I'm pretty convinced. I don't know. I'm hoping. I'm just really hoping. I just have a download that this is what I should be doing. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? So, Sehar Berns, can you tell us about what you think about store-bought frozen berries? Yay or nay, babes? Yay. Frozen berries for the win. When we freeze food, it preserves and captures the all of the nutrients at that time frame within the food. So that later on you can get all of the benefits. And berries right now, you can't go and pick your own berries. That doesn't happen. I think I'm going to make this dressing with you. Yay! Love cilantro, says Sehar, and so does Kelly. I know, Alana, you cannot stand the cilantro, and that is okay. That is all good. So let's make this dressing, shall we? Let's make this dressing. But first, let me pull up that dressing recipe again so that I can get it right. Yes, indeed. Okay, so we're going to go with, by the way, let me show you what dressing we are going to make. Where is it? Where is it? I think it's in, just hang on one second. Let me get the dressing. Let me get the dressing picture up on the screen. And if you have not screenshot this as yet, feel free to take a screenshot of this right here. Okay, so here it is. So if you're making this with me, awesome. Let me know in the comments. Are you making this right alongside of me? What's going on? What's happening? Let me get my blender over here. All right, did you get it? Did you catch it? Yes, you can totally use frozen berries for smoothies, babe. Go ahead, enjoy those frozen blueberries, especially if you can get the organic frozen blueberries at a Costco. Those are so good. Yay! Rhonda's in the house. Rhonda's in the house. Woohoo! So happy to be here. Love tahini. I'm here for it, baby. Yes, indeed. In between real estate classes. Yes, add in some more cilantro. Excellent. Hi, Carlene in the house too. Look at all these rock stars in the house with us. Made it last night. Delicious. Ooh, this recipe sounds so delicious. Sehar, you're going to love it. I'm going to go look for the ingredients at the store and make it when I come back. Awesome, girl. Awesome. Okay, so now that you guys have screenshot that recipe, let's go like this. Let's get to it. I need some garlic. I could have done that while that was on the screen. Come on, Berns. Come on, Berns. Get your shite together. Don't worry. I got my shite together. I got it together. Yes, I do. So I'm going to take a bell. Let's take a bell for a moment, shall we? How are you guys all doing out there? Are you homeschooling the kids, Kelly? I know a lot of people are homeschooling the kids. How old are your kids? You have a beautiful profile picture with all of your kiddos. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, wow. They're so cute. They're so little. You got some littles over there. Are you homeschooling your littles? I know Sehar is doing, your kids are doing online schooling, eh, Sehar? Man, I don't know how you mamas do it. I don't know how you do it. But God bless you for doing it. So what have I got here? I've got 3 fairly small cloves of garlic. So those are going right into the blender. I'm going to have the juice of 2 lemons. And I've got these beautiful big bags of lemons that my delicious lover, picked up for me at the grocery the other day. So the juice of 2 lemons. Now, I'm actually going to put in the juice of 3 lemons. Yes, I am, because I'm making a few adjustments to that original recipe that my girl Danielle sent me. So I'm going to just get 3 lemons, slice them in half. Now you can juice these in your juicer. Let's say you've got a big, 2 gigantic bags of lemons. What you can do is you can juice these lemons and then put the juice into ice cube trays. That's right. Make ice cube trays of just straight up lemon and stick that after they come to, harden up as ice cubes, take the ice cube out and then just put in a bag in the freezer, and you always have your lemons ready to go. Yes, indeed. Be doing that. I'll be getting on that in a minute. Maybe not. That's my goal. That's my plan at any rate. So that when you have an opportunity to get a nice bag full of lemons, you can, prepare some lemons. Do you like that little trick? Yes, just got a break in between Aisha's class, so I had to pop in. Oh my God, give those babies a big hug for me, will ya? They're so freaking cute. Yes, they're homeschooled K through 12. The younger 2 do preschool at home. They're 9, Jeez Louise. 9, 6, 4, and 3. 3 boys and a princess. Kelly, you told me that. You were on this morning. You were on this morning. You had a different profile. You were in class this morning, weren't you, babe? Yes. You had a different picture, because now that I see it, you had a different last name on your Facebook profile, right? Or was it the same name, different profile picture? Oh, good God, I'm so sorry. But you were here in class this morning. 3, 9, 3 and 4, 9 and 6. Good Lord. Good Lord, you got your hands full. Well, hello to your kidlets. I will try to mind my language in case out there, in the background listening somewhere. So I'm just juicing some lemons right here, and this is how I do it. Yes, you were on Facebook. I knew it. Bless you, Kelly. You are awesome, right, Sehar? Can you imagine having all those? Well, you got Sehar. Come on, 8. You have a 10-year-old, an 8-year-old, and a 5-year-old, 4-year-old, 5. Come on, you got your hands just as full, lady. Yes, you do. You got your hands so full over there. And when we have children and they're bright and they're really active and they're very inquisitive, oh my God, it is exhausting. I don't know how you guys do it. I do not know how. I've always been amazed at moms, parents in general, who have their kids so closely spaced together. I'm like, girl, that is something else. Hey, look at us growing in the class. Look at all 19, 18 of us in the class, enjoying class time together. Drop a comment if you're in class. Come on, don't be shy. Don't be shy. Everybody is here enjoying their time together. It's Friday afternoon, y'all. It's Friday afternoon, and we are hanging out in the Real Juicy Detox. We are making some delicious, creamy garlic tahini dressing. Yes, we are. You're so welcome, babe. My God, I'm so glad that you are here. And yes, she is so, you are awesome, Kelly. Amazing. Anybody else? Who else is out here homeschooling your kids? Any other homeschooling mamas or papas out here? Hats off to all of you. Let me tell you what, you are doing God's work. Yes, you are. Not that parents who don't homeschool aren't doing God's work, but you know what I mean. Like, it's a whole other level. As a former teacher, I taught junior kindergarten through grade 9 for 19 years. Excuse me, junior kindergarten through grade 11 fashion. 11 fashion was my last year of teaching. And I just have to say, having a classroom full of those kids, one of the most beautiful things I've ever done with my love was to become a teacher in Ontario, Canada here. So there you go. That's a lot of lemon juice. You see that? That's a lot of lemon juice. We're going to stir that out now. I don't want those seeds in my thing. So let's just strain that out. And we have here 150 milliliters of lemon juice. Now, I don't want the seeds, but I like having the pulp in there. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to scoop out the seeds like so. And I'm going to put the pulp back into that as well. There we go. Because I want that pulp. I like the pulp. When it comes to citrus, I like the pulp. Hey there, weird. I think I'm the only young adult here. I don't know. Are you? We have a lot of young folks that tune in here. We've got Detox Your Being. He's 21. We have got my daughter who comes in and she sometimes appears live on here with us. My daughter is 18, the gorgeous, amazing, incredible Kaya. We have my bonus daughter, her best friend, who lives with us as well, Brookie. She's going to be 18 December 31st, y'all. New Year's baby. Oh, come on now. Oh, come on now. And then who else? We've got John. He is Sharon's daughter, and Nick. John is Sharon's son. And then we have Nick, who also Sharon's son. I think they're like 21 and 22. We got some young folks in here. So welcome, Weird. Interesting profile name. Welcome. We are ageless in here. We are spiritual beings. Age, not really a big factor. We have some young kids in here. We have Sehar's kids who are in here all the time, right? Awesome. I searched up vegan mukbangs and you came up. Oh, baby. That is amazing. So I've got 3/4 of a cup of lemon juice. That is going right in. So in addition, Weird, you make me giggle. Your name is making me giggle, my friend. In addition to the mukbang part, which is the eating food, we are also I make what I eat beforehand. You see, I don't go out and buy all, mukbangs go out and people buy all the ingredients and all the food, and then they come back and they eat it. I don't do it that way. I make it first and then we eat. Gotta make it. How long have you been vegan? Weird. How long have you been vegan? Are you vegan? Are you just thinking about exploring this whole raw option? Remember, vegan doesn't mean raw vegan. You can still be vegan and still really be compromising your health by eating stuff that is, just because it's plant-based doesn't mean it's good for you. You know what I'm saying? I think that's it for the chopping board. Let's put this away. Oh, onion. No, we're not done with this. We are definitely not done with this chopping board. We got to get some onions chopped up on here. Only a year. I want to go raw. It makes me feel so good. Hey, this is your lucky day, my friend. So yesterday, let me get my camera up here. Let me talk to you for a minute there, Weird. What's your real name, by the way? Can I call you something other than Weird? Because I feel weird calling you Weird. You know what I mean? Although there's nothing wrong with being a little weird, right? We're all a little bit weird when it comes down to it. It's expensive unless you plant your own stuff, but it doesn't have to be. You stick around with me. You stick around with Mama Berns, and she will lead you to the light, okay? There are ways to make this not expensive for yourself. And I'm not sure how old you are. You're probably, by what you said in your first comment, you're probably on a bit of the younger side, right? So you're right. You got to look at, dang, where am I spending my money? But think about it. Where were you spending your money before? Before you started eating healthy, you probably were spending your money at McDonald's or Burger King or somewhere kind of junky, right? Or maybe you're living at home and you're just eating what your parents are eating. And now it's like, I got to go buy my own food. Like, my family doesn't eat this way. Tell me your situation. Moss. All right. Awesome. Moss is 21. Everybody, can we hear it? Can we give a big warm welcome to Moss? Moss is 21. He, she, not that it matters either way, but how do we pronoun you? Moss is starting out on this vegan road and has been vegan for only a year, which is amazing, amazing, amazing. Can we give Moss a big welcome to class? Oh my God, I'm so glad that you are here. It can be a little bit expensive. You're right. But here's the thing, Moss. If you at 21 can clean up what you're putting into your body, you're not going to experience the kind of pain that a lot of us who have a couple of decades on you, or 3 decades. I'm 55 years old. I know. Shh, don't tell anybody. I'm 55 years old. And let me tell you what, if I could redo my life, I actually wouldn't change anything in the world, honestly, honest to God, because it would not have led me to where I am right now. But in an ideal world, if I could change anything for my daughters, I have a 24-year-old daughter, I have an 18-year-old daughter. If I could change anything, it would be that all young people find out about this lifestyle, because if you can change the chemistry that you're putting into your body, you change your health, you change the outcome of your life, you change everything, 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 everything. Kathy says, welcome. I'm completely new to this journey. Your dedication is amazing, Moss. Listen, we're so happy that you have just got full body goosebumps for you, Moss. This is so cool. Hi, Moss, says Ash. Stick with Berns. She's been massively helpful and a blessing to watch. Oh my God. Thank you so much, Ash. I love you. I love you. I love you so much. I'm so glad that you're all here on this journey with me. Okay. I'm looking for the next part of my dressing. I need some tahini. Now, so Moss, I'm going to continue to help you out. I'm going to continue to answer your question what I do in these classes is that I might get a question and I'm going to answer it. It might take a little bit of time as I do the cooking part and then the eating part and then the answering part. I do it all kind of combined. Yeah. Okay. So stick around, man. What else have you got to do today? Clearly it's Friday. Where are you tuning in from? If everybody can let me know, where are we watching from? But Moss, where are you watching from? What else you got going on? Are you just, kicking back? Are you in between, whatever? You're just sitting at home? Okay, cool. If you're just sitting at home and you are just chilling out, you got your feet up, you're on your couch, you're watching me on the big screen, or maybe you're just watching me on your phone, just relax. These classes, sometimes I teach for 3 hours. This is all teaching, by the way. I'm teaching you a little bit of cooking style. I'm teaching you a little bit of style. By the way, thank you for the compliment on the hair. Oh my gosh, don't look too closely. I could have shaved it. This detox diet, this detox lifestyle is so healthy for me that now my hair growth is such that I have to shave it like every day now. And I didn't shave it today. So I'm so sorry. But yes, I love the hawk. Thank you so much for acknowledging the hawk. Thank you for appreciating the hawk. I love that. So I've got a new jar of tahini right here. And tahini is just sesame paste. So yes, it's better if you can get your hands on some raw tahini, which I will. I will look into that and order some. And if you have any favorite raw tahini that you enjoy, please do not hesitate to drop it in the comments, baby. Drop it like it's hot. Drop it like it's hot for all of us who want to continue to get these great products. I just got this one at our local grocery store, and it is not raw, but it is beautiful. It's lovely. I love tahini. So next, coming in with a 1/4 cup of tahini. So let's put that in. I do not have any hemp seeds. I'm all out of hemp seeds. But what else do I have in my magical cupboard down here? Ooh, I've got some pine nuts. Oh, pine nuts. That'll be yummy in there. I've also got some cashews. Oh, I got hemp seeds, y'all. Okay, you put those pine nuts back for when you're making something else, Berns. Got the pine nuts in there. And I also need a quarter measuring cup. You know what I should really do is I should make a double batch of this so that I don't have to come back and make it again tomorrow, because this is the kind of thing that goes quickly in my house. So maybe I should do an extra lemon Or maybe I should just make a single batch. Let's just make a single batch. I'm too lazy right now. So into here, into here. All right. Rhonda is in Alvin, Texas. Carlene says, hey, Berns, you have a Trini in the house. Oh my God. Are you from Trinidad, Carlene? Shut the front door. Another Trini, Berns. Who else, or somebody else? Weird. Isa Trini, boy. Isa Trini. How you mean? You're from Trinidad? Are you in Trinidad right now? This is too frigging weird. That's fucking weird. Excuse my French. That's so weird. Weird. Where in Trinidad are you? Stop it. I am from Trinidad and Tobago. There's another Trini here. I am the other Trini. Babe, this was meant to be. You see? Don't play with me, boy. Don't play with me. You're from Trinidad. Where in Trinidad are you hailing from right at this moment? Where are you tuning in from? I am from Diego Martin. Yes, I'm from Diego Martin for you North Americans. I'm from Diego. Oh my goodness. This is too funny. Who are your parents? Who your mother? Who's your mother? Who is your mother? What is your You're in Princesstown, boy. Come on, man. Well, I was born in Trinidad. In St. Joseph is where we lived at the time. And when I was 2 years old, my family moved from Trinidad to near Toronto, Scarborough, to be specific, Scarberia. We moved to Toronto. I lived here in Toronto until I was 11 years old. And in 1977, at 11 years old, my dad moved us back down to Trinidad. Was amazing. Lived my teenage years in Trinidad when, things were good in Trinidad. Let me tell you, things were real good back then. 1977, it was a different Trinidad and Tobago. Money from the oil was running. It was flowing. There was a lot of prosperity in Trinidad and Tobago. A lot of prosperity. A lot of peace, a lot of harmony, a lot of abundance. There wasn't the crime scene that you see down there now. Oh my goodness. It was such a beautiful time to live down in Trinidad. Hey, Rockstar says lemon tree outside the new place is full, juicing lemons. Oh my gosh. How did you manifest the lemon tree one? A lemon tree house. That is amazing. That is amazing. And then I lived down in Trinidad until 1987. I moved back up to Canada, and I've been here ever since. So, yes, juicing lemons later. Oh my God, that is so cool. I am so blown away. Moss, we're family. You're here for a reason. There's a reason why you searched right when I was going live with the mukbang title. You searched and here you found a fellow Trini. Can you believe that? That's crazy. That's some crazy stuff. Okay, let's get this dressing going. I got distracted with the Trini, the fellow Trini up in here. Let's keep going. Come on, stay with me. Stay with me, baby. Stay with me. All right, so how much hemp seeds? We need 1/4 of a cup. And okay, that's going to be sticky to get all the edges out, but we're going to do it anyhow. 1/4 of a cup. See what I mean? 1/4 of a cup of hemp seeds. Moss. Well, you're in the right place when something draws you to a fellow Trini. I might sound Canadian, but I's a Trini boy. You know what I made recently, Moss? Pastels, raw vegan Pastels. I made the pastel patties, little Bernsey burgers flavored like pastels, raw. And I know what you're saying. Everything in Trinidad is so expensive right now. It's ridiculous, but you can do it. Coconut water. How much is a coconut by the Savannah now? Or you're not in Port of Spain. How much is a coconut in Princestown right now? You know, you can get mangoes. Find somebody with a mango tree. Oh my God. Do you have a mango tree? You have any mangoes in the yard? I'm so excited. You're from Trinidad and Tobago. That is too funny. I'm like, Carlene is saying, Berns, there's another Trinity. I'm like, wait, Carlene, I thought you were Jamaican. What? I'm confused now. Cindy is like, there's another Trinity. Okay. All my money goes to necessities, food and Wi-Fi. Wi-Fi for the mental health and well, food. Yeah, no kidding. I don't use pronouns. I'm from Trinidad and Tobago. All right, my friend. All right, my friend. All good, all good, all good. Trinidad and Tobago for the win. Kelly, you are in Tennessee. Oh my God, so cool. Kristen is in the house. Could find the comment box. Couldn't find the comment box. Had to power down and then reload the app. Finally got the comment. Isn't that interesting? Oh my goodness. Well, I'm happy that you got your comment box back up and running, Kristen. We've been missing your comments. Mango season is past. Okay. All right. All right. All right. All right. All right. Well, you're in Trinidad. I know that you can find good quality fruits in Trinidad. And at worst case scenario, coconut, right? You can always find some vegetables. You can always find some vegetables. It doesn't have to be expensive. It does not. And you're saving yourself a ton of expenses for, the illnesses that you're going to have down the road that's going to prevent you from being and living a healthy life. So let me run down what I've got in here so far. I've got 1/4 cup of tahini in my blender. I've got 1/4 cup of hemp seeds going on. I'm going to have I have 3 small garlic cloves. I'm going to put a tablespoon of garlic powder as well. And yes, you might think that this has a lot of garlic, and you would be right, but it works, people. It works. Hey, Rosie in the house. How is Miss Rosita doing? Rosie. How is your amazing man doing, Rosie? How is Chris? And how is your beautiful daughter? How is Kiana doing? So I've got 1/4 a tablespoon, focus Berns. I've got a tablespoon of garlic powder. That goes right on in there. Oh, come on now. Close already. I need to get my Dijon mustard, and I still don't have any dill, although I'm sure I have some somewhere, but I'm not going to go digging for it because I'm too lazy. I've got some coconut milk. I need to get a little bit more coconut milk. What else do I need? I just came over. Oh, Dijon mustard. Okay, so I've got a bit of Dijon mustard. Actually, I'm pretty close to being raw already because I haven't had gluten in most grains except corn. So it's just like provision and legumes, nuts and seeds. Okay, well, that is good. That is good. You're always going to have access to provisions, right? Provisions, by the way, for those of you who are not from Trinidad, means all of the ground kind of potato type things like eddos and yams, and what else would you have for your provisions? Legumes, nuts, and seeds. Okay, so you're getting there. You're getting there. I am just now starting to look into getting some organic corn. And I know that might be really challenging to get in Trinidad because corn otherwise can be pretty inflammatory and mucus producing. Like the cornmeal that I made, actually, to tell you the truth, I made some pastels last night with the I made some pastels last night, y'all, with the corn flour. Now, I'm actually in the process of ordering a 50-pound bag of corn flour that is organic and non-GMO, which is supposed to be not inflammatory to the body, because I love my corn meal sometimes, and Dali loves his polenta. So I'm getting a middle ground on that. If you go organic and non-GMO, it's not going to be inflammatory to the body. But you're doing it. Stick around. I will show you how to turn all of those things that you're using right now into some amazing raw vegan meals that will blow your mind. Okay, Moss? So you're in the right place. It is all going to unfold. Let me show you as an example. Let me just quickly show you. And then I'll get you to your question there, Rhonda, which is a great question. But look, these are some of the menus that we are going to be exploring when we do our raw, what do we want to call that? Our warm up to our juice fast. We're going to be starting every now and then. We do a little juice fast to get us all motivated and to amplify our detox. And in a warm up to our 21-day juice fast that I'm going to be starting with you guys on January the 1st, in the warm up to that, we've got 2 different types of menus that we're going to be mixing and matching and choosing from to warm us up. You know what I'm saying? You can do either the Vitality Detox menu, the Detox Vitality menu, rather. Look at that. Look at that, Moss. Look at that pizza. Come on. Come on. Come on. How delicious does that look? All raw vegan. If you can get your hands on some zucchini, if you can get your hands on tomato, if you can get your hands on any number of vegetables, you can turn that into a pizza. All right, I got you. Look at the Bernsey burgers in the middle there. You can season that up to taste like a pastel. You can season that up to taste like pylori balls. I've done that with some wraps, And then some mango, some beautiful, delicious fruit as well. All kinds of stuff. Or maybe you want to do this kind of program, right? Which is 100% raw. By the way, all of my recipes, all of these recipes here are raw. You can cook the crust. Do never cook tomatoes though, because that is too acidic. But basically, I've been eating raw since June the 1st, over 200 days. Me, like what? No way. So I've got a little bit of coconut. This was canned of coconut milk, which is more like coconut cream, to be honest with you, but that's okay. Let me put a little bit of water. So yeah, learning how to live this lifestyle is about 100% about balance. It's about flexibility. It's about understanding what you're doing and why. It's about not being too anal retentive around certain things. Like that wasn't distilled water that I put in that. But again, I was too lazy to walk to the other room to get the distilled water. But it's not going to kill me. You know what I'm saying? It's not my non-negotiable. A non-negotiable for me is meat. And that meat includes everything that is comes from a living animal. So that's all the beef, all the pork, all the chicken, that is all the fish, right? Doesn't matter how well raised it was. It is still going to be very, very bad for me if I eat that because it's very acidic. It destroys tissues, organs, and glands. I'm not putting that in my body. Another non-negotiable for me are the grains. So the wheat, the flour, the oatmeal, it's all the processed sugars. It's all the refined sugar. Trinidad and Tobago, by the way, is well known. For those of you who don't know, our main exports, our main industry is the oil industry. And sugarcane. That is it for Trinidad. We are, big producers of sugarcane. So I remember when I moved back down to Trinidad in 1977, the following year, or maybe 2 years after, we went to a school trip to a sugar plantation and a sugar processing plant, a sugar factory, which was amazing. It was really eye-opening to see sugar actually being made and molasses. Oh my God. Okay, so this is taking me the longest ever because I'm talking in between making the dressing, but I'm connecting. This is good. Sorry. Oh, we were in the middle of this conversation. So potatoes, dasheen, cassava, eddos, sweet potatoes. I think that's it. So all of those are the starchy vegetables, and there's nothing wrong with them. But and I don't know what specifically you have going on that you're healing within your body either. Cassava, all of these are good. They're the more starchy vegetables, and can be a little bit heavier for you. So I prefer to use more lighter vegetables personally. But yeah, you're on your way, man. You are on your way. I'm so proud of you. So proud of you. Let's see. Rhonda. Hey, Berns, can you give me the scoop on kimchi? I just made fresh, spicy kimchi for the first time the other day. Loving it. And it helps keep me warm inside. Then I learned Dr. Morse doesn't approve of it. He doesn't like fermented food. Pretty much that's the answer to that. So kimchi is a Korean pickled vegetable, right? Cabbage usually. Use it at your discretion. I would say that if you can, I'm not sure what's in your ingredients or how you make it up yourself, but Dr. Morse is not a fan. I personally do not like kimchi whatsoever. What are your ingredients? What are you using? Can you use raw apple cider vinegar for it? But then again, it's fermented. So we want to keep the fermentation of our stomach down to a dull roar. So you want to be careful with anything that you're putting in that ferments. Hey, Gabriella is here. Last day of work for me. So I was working and didn't see the time, catching up on class. So glad that you are here, babe. Juice feast after the Christmas holiday, then on to the all raw food way of living. Yes, Robin, that is how you do it. That is how you do it. So join us if any of you are interested in doing this and you want to do it with a community where we're all kind of like, you wake up in the morning and you're like, oh man, I'm going to keep on going on this juice feast or on this raw food living because, I'm going to be going to class at noon and everybody else is going to be keeping on their path with this. So I'm going to stick with it too. Then you have your beautiful fruit juice. In the morning, and then you come and you eat your lunch, your beautiful raw salad with us, or maybe you're going to munch down on some, Bernsey burgers that are flavored like a pastel. You know what I'm saying? My mouth is literally watering as I'm talking to you guys about this. Let's keep going. Okay, so I've got in here 1/4 cup of tahini. Let me pop this back up on here for you guys so you can see it. But first, let me just read this. Moss, yeah, you're bringing back memories on the provisions, right? I know, I'm telling you, man. Just popping in, you guys are all having fun here. Yeah, girl, you know how we do it here. Hello, Demetra. I hope you're having a beautiful day as well. Karen, give your beautiful mama my love. The sugarcane factory in San Fernando is properly dilapidated. No, you're kidding. Sando is what we say. That's a short form way of saying San Fernando, which is in the south of Trinidad. No, it's properly dilapidated. Oh my God, that is so sad. That is really unfortunate. Oh. My favorite juice is orange juice and apples. Apples are so good, as are citrus. Okay, let me throw this recipe up on the screen for you guys so that you can see what it is I'm making here. So I've got the 1/4 cup of tahini, 1/4 cup of hemp seeds, juice of 2 lemons. I use 3 lemons, 2 pitted dates. That's what I need. And this is where I break the one of the food combining rules. You know what I'm saying? Again, this is your body. This is your journey. If you don't want to have any dates in your salad dressing because you're not supposed to mix, I'm going to put 4 dates in because I like my dressing sweet. But if you're going to decide to put if you're going to decide to do this as a lifestyle, you need to understand that this is your journey. All right. If you don't want to have dates with your vegetables because it kind of goes against, the food combining rules, don't put dates in. If you're like, yeah, I understand that's food combining rules, but this girl needs some sweetness in her dressing, then by all means, put them in. Put them in. It's your experience. This is all about what you want to do. Decide what your non-negotiables are going to be, though, right? Decide what you're going to do about those non-negotiables. So for me, for example, if you guys look at, let me just show this to you on the screen here. Okay, I need to be in my other section, right? Wait for it. All right, so here is the food combining. Just turn your head sideways there to read that. You should be able to see it on your screen. Let me get into mine on YouTube to make sure that you guys are seeing it and that I can see it as well. Okay, so you can see that, right? There's certain food combining rules that you want to be aware of. All right. I'm going to break a couple of those rules every now and then. But some of the rules that for me, I'm not going to break, non-negotiable, are the starches and cereals in the bottom box on the left, in the yellow box, the dairy foods and the meats. Those are non-negotiable for me anymore. Not fit for humans, according to Dr. Morse. So I'm not going to eat them. You know what I'm saying? If you look in the acid forming foods as well, there might be some things down on the acid side that you might be like, no, I want to keep garbanzo beans or chickpeas in my diet because I know that I could whip up some really good stuff that I enjoy eating with that, and I don't want to give that up. But non-negotiable for me is things like bread and cakes and meat and coffee even is a non-negotiable for me, right? What I am going to remember, this is what I want you guys to remind yourselves about. 80% alkaline, 20% acid is a good formula, a good amount for a healthy, vital life. If you really want to get some real deep cleaning, healing done, you want to go 100% alkaline. But as a lifestyle, you might want to add in some of those other things that are not in your non-negotiable list. Decide what for you is your non-negotiable list. See how your body feels and responds. Nothing is 100% absolute here, right? Nobody is saying, oh, you can never have this or you can never have that. Hell, if you want to go have a burger, go have a freaking burger. I don't care. See how your body feels and understand what it is you're doing when you're eating that burger. That's when you're getting into some danger zone area, in my opinion, for your health, if you're doing that every single day. Because look at this. You don't ever want to combine starches and proteins. And we talked about why that was in yesterday's class, Detox 102. If you haven't seen it yet, it's linked in the description of this video below. So you want to go and check that out. But you never want to combine bread and protein, because what that does in your body, let me pull it up. Let's see if we can see it here. That pulls in alkaline, that messes up your body chemistry in your stomach, and it causes fermentation. Again, Rhonda, fermentation is encouraged. If you put fermented food in your belly to begin with, you're encouraging fermentation in your body. So, a few dates in your dressing and then you're having a little bit of the dressing altogether, that's one thing, right? It's another thing because that will encourage fermentation as well. Foods digest at different rates. So you're going to be fermenting your food if you're putting the wrong things in. So chemistry tells us that when we combine a base or alkaline with an acid, they neutralize each other. Fermentation and putrefaction then become the digesters. If you don't have digestive enzymes as well, if your pancreas is shut down and you're eating food and you don't have the proper digestive enzymes in your stomach, it's not about going and buying digestive enzymes in a bottle so that you can digest your food. When you do that, you shut your pancreas down even more because the body is not going to produce what you're putting into it. If you're putting in digestive enzymes, the body is going to say, don't need to produce those. You shut that down. Pancreas, stop it, knock it off. No more digestive enzymes coming out of you, right? So what we want to do is we want to fix what is causing the imbalance in digestive enzymes. We don't want to put more enzymes in without looking at, well, what's causing that. You don't want to put digestive enzymes in ever anyhow, because you won't give that body part a chance to turn back on. If as long as you're putting it in, as long as you're putting in what it's supposed to create and produce on its own. My nose is so runny. Pardon me. But if you continue to produce, to put in what your body is supposed to produce, it's never gonna turn on. So this is really important. These tips are really important. Look, never mix proteins or acid foods with carbohydrates or alkaline foods, and separate your consumption of fruits or melons from any other type of food. The more simple you eat, the better, right? Simplicity is always best. It's not about how much you eat, but it's about whether you can digest, absorb, utilize, and eliminate what you eat. So this is what we focus on here. So these were some of the slides, by the way, from our detox class, Detox 102, that I did yesterday. So make sure you go and have a look at that afterwards, guys. A lot of great information. And again, use balance as your inspiration right now. Would I like to get to the place where I'm just eating 100% fruit all the time? That would be cool. And sometimes I do that. But as a long-term lifestyle, which is what I want this to be, I'm going to have a little bit of flexibility. My problem with being raw is I eat a lot and it digests fast. So I get hungry again. So I need to buy more. I resolved to grow my tomatoes and okra. It's the same thing. Yeah. So let me talk about that. But let me first blend this up, shall we? And did I put everything in that I need to put in? Because, I've been doing a couple things here at the same time. So let me just see this. And my girlfriend Danielle said that she had subbed out pumpkin seeds for the hemp because my mom doesn't have any hemp. And I added she was visiting her mom at the time. I added an extra lime and a splash of swamp juice. That's her green juice that she makes to make it more liquid smooth. My mom and stepdad love it too. Okay, cool. And I think I got everything in. Yes, I did. Well, that just took me like an hour and so to make something that usually takes me 5 minutes, but that's okay. So I'm just going to pop the lid on. I'm using my high-powered Vitamix blender, but you can definitely use like one of those shake size blenders for this. Or you could even mix this by hand and just smash down the dates and make a thicker dressing. But let's put this on. Let's go. Let's plug it in. Okay, that's enough. I love that blender because it has a cycle on it, different cycles, but I don't like doing it for too long because it makes it heats it up too much, and I don't like that. Oh, that is so good. Oh, that is good. It's tangy. It's a little bit sweet, which I like. The lemon juice is a perfect amount of lemon juice. Let me taste it on a spoon without so here it is. Look at that beautiful consistency. Can you see that? It's nice and thick. I am telling you, that is so good. It's not overly garlicky like the last one that I made. It's got the perfect amount of sweetness. It's got the perfect amount of tanginess from the lemon. Let's get this on the salad, shall we? And just while I was over there, I wanted to show you something else. If you guys are not following me on my Facebook or Instagram stories, you're missing out, man. You're missing out. All right. I am growing alfalfa sprouts on my counter. And believe it or not, these are so nutrient packed and nutrient dense that this is the kind of stuff that you can make at home for pennies. This jar will give me, this jar packed with sprouts is so nutrient dense. This is the kind of thing that you can do to save money doing this kind of lifestyle moss while feeding yourself beautiful nutrient dense foods. It's the nutrient density that you're missing in the foods. You might be eating a lot of, fairly heavy foods thinking that that's going to fill you up and I should be able to, I shouldn't be hungry in between meals. But I'm telling you, some of that food is coating and clogging up the small intestine where your nutrients get absorbed. So no matter how much you eat, you're always going to feel hungry because your cells are always going to be craving nutrition. So that's why we do juice fasting, so that our small intestines can be cleaned out and so that we can, fill ourselves with as much nutrient dense nutrition and energy that our bodies can take in. I've done a ton of classes on this, but that is some good dressing. So what I want to do now, I wanted to show you sprouts. This is the beginning of day 2 for these sprouts. And by about day 3 or 4, this whole entire jar, which looks fairly empty now, let me show it to you now so that when we come back in another day or two, that is all going to be full of plant life. High density nutrition right in here. The other thing that I wanted to say about your great comment here, Weird, is moss. Excuse me. I need my long spatula. Hold on. This food that we make here at the Real Juicy Detox fills you up and makes you feel satisfied for a lengthy period of time because of all the nutrient density of it. My boyfriend, who works in construction and he does a very physical, very active job, used to be able to put down 2 huge plates of food every night for dinner. All right. Now, since June 21st, I'm on this for 201 days so far. For about 170 days, my boyfriend, Dali, has been almost exclusively drinking watermelon juice. Yes. And very rarely eats chewing food. But when he does, it's usually the raw vegan pizza, the Bernsey burgers, the wraps. And let me tell you, he doesn't eat the platefuls of food like before. Now it's like, half of one of my pizzas, like in the menu card over here. Let me show you. He'd eat like about half of that pizza, and then that would be it for him. That would be it. he'd be like, yeah, I'm good. I'm full. I don't need anything else, you know? It's because of the nutrient value of your food. So it's not about the quantity that we're eating. It's about the quality, the nutrient density of our food that we're eating. So right now I'm just, I totally should have done that on and showed you guys how beautiful and thick and creamy this dressing is. Let me do that again. Take two. I want you guys to see this. Oh my goodness. My God. My God. Oh gosh, man. Okay. Let me show you this. Check this out. Are we ready? We're ready. We're ready. We're ready for the road. Look at this. Look at this, my people. Look at that. Look at that. This is a beautiful way to feed yourself and your family. Oh my goodness. So good. You know what I'm saying? So good. And because I'm keeping up with my extreme cleaning so that I don't have to come back and deal with dishes later, I am getting this all out and I'm going to show you how quick and easy this blender is to clean. One of the kind of hindrances about doing this kind of lifestyle for a lot of people is the amount of work that it takes, because I'm not going to lie, this can be very time consuming sometimes. So if you can stay on top of your cleaning as you go through and as you create these beautiful, delicious, nutrient-dense meals for yourself and your family, look at that. Oh, wow. You really could eat this by the spoonful. Oh, yeah. Let me show you how quick and easy this is to clean up. So I'm going to fill it up to about here. I'm going to put a squirt of soap into the blender. Just because this has a little bit of that tahini, so it's kind of got a little bit of that, fat stuck to the sides, because tahini is higher in fat. Usually when I clean up my blender, I just quickly rinse it out. I usually don't need to do all of this, but if ever you wanted a really super quick trick for washing out this blender and getting all underneath those blades, check it out. Check it out. Check it out, man. All right, you just blend it. That's it. And then you just rinse it out. And that's it. So easy. Super clean. Pop it right back in the spot where it lives. And I don't have to deal with that. I don't have to touch it again. I don't have to, at the end of class, the last thing I want to be doing is cleaning up a gigantic mess in here. You know what I'm saying? So I think I'm ready to enjoy my salad with you guys. Let us see what is going on. So the problem with eating raw and always, I eat a lot and it digests fast, so I get hungry again. Well, it's about what you're eating, right? It's I would recommend. I have a few recommendations, but stick around. Stick around. You're doing a great job. You're so young and you're taking on this healthy lifestyle. You're on the right track, Moss. We're really happy you're here. Chris is running some errands and Kiana is home today. Awesome. Hello, Kiana. Okay, so I've got my vegetables right in here. Is tiger nut flour okay to use? I don't know. What is tiger nut? I'll have to look it up. But in here, I've got 3 green onions. I've got half of a cucumber, 1 whole orange or yellow pepper. I've got half of a carrot, not even half of a carrot, like a quarter of a carrot shredded. I've also got a small tomato and some cilantro, because you know I love the cilantro. That is the flavor of our country, is it not? Is it not the flavor of Trinidad and Tobago? Pimento peppers and shadow benny, as we call it in Trinidad, which is culantro, which is in the similar family to cilantro. So I'm just gonna, where's my spoon? Where is my spoon? So I've got my salad ingredients and I'm just going to pour in, just spoon in. Look at this. Look at this. Does that not look delicious? Like, oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my goodness. I'm so grateful, so eternally grateful that I have this beautiful food. Thank you for your kind offering, all of these beautiful plants that have given so much of their beauty, their life force, their energy going. Oh, I just got goosebumps again. Yes, baby. Yes. Y'all, when I'm talking and I get a full on head to toe instant goosebumps reaction in my body, I know that is the divine. That is the divine saying, yes, girl, preach. Preach. That is right, Berns. Yes, tell it like it is. When you have all this live nutrition, you want to say thank you to the divine. Thank you for the blessing of all of this food. I don't usually say I don't usually pause and say thank you. You know what I mean? Before I eat, I say it all throughout my preparation of the food. I don't need to take a special moment to say that. All through it, I'm like, my God, I have so much abundance. My goodness, lemons? Yeah, you want lemons? I mean, Rockstar Ruiz can go out into his front yard and pick his lemons. I can't do that, but my God, abundance. What an abundance of food. What an abundance. Say your gratitudes. Give your thanks all throughout your meal preparation. I'm going to put a little bit of salt in here. Just a little bit. And guys, yes, salt is on the acid side of chemistry. You saw that, right? On the acid alkaline list. But 80% alkaline. I would say this is more than 80% alkaline compared to how much acid I put in there. And I am quite happy with that. Salt is not a non-negotiable for me that I cannot have, that I'm not putting in my body. Let us taste this. Let us taste this, shall we? Mm. Mm. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Oh my God. Berns, I cannot wait to try this dressing. Is the dressing you use with your Ivar crackers the day? Yes. This is the same dressing that I use on the Ivar cracker. Ivar is a Croatian red pepper spread. I'm going to put a little bit more of this salad dressing into here because that just tastes so delicious. I'm loving the green onion that I have in here. Hey, Moss, do you have access? You can grow some of your own stuff, right? I've resolved to grow my tomatoes and okra. It's the same thing. Yes, exactly. You can grow your stuff. So I would definitely continue to do that. Explore growing, having a little garden. You're in Trinidad and Tobago, my friend. You're a Trini. You can grow a garden year round, man. So you're so fortunate for that. I'm going to put this into a different kind of a bowl, plate. And I really want to go over there and sit down at the other island so that we can have a really nice chat while we have our mukbang portion of the show. And I'm so very grateful, Moss, that you found us by looking up vegan mukbang. How cool is that? And here you are, all the way from sweet TNT, my home country. You know, now you're going to have a especially soft spot in my heart, right? You know that, Moss? As does everybody here, to be quite frank with you. But look at that. Also, side note, I think it was this year or last year, they shut down Petrotrin. So many lost their jobs. It was terrible. By the way, who is Dr. Morse? Well, I'm so glad that you asked, my friend. Dr. Robert Morse is a naturopath who for the last 50 years have helped hundreds of thousands of people heal their body by understanding the principles of healing through fruits, melons, and berries. And that's what I am. I'm a certified detox specialist trained by Dr. Robert Morse himself. And I got my certification this year, trained by Dr. Morse to help people understand the powerful role that fruits and living food can have in our lives to help us be absolutely, truly healthy. So that is who Dr. Morse is. Today is your lucky day. Every day before I come on camera, I set myself an intention and I remind myself of why I'm doing this. I am a 9-year cancer survivor. Yes, I am. I'm a 9-year cancer survivor, my friend. Shouldn't be here on the planet still. Absolutely. And I found out this past spring about Dr. Robert Morse. And on June 1st, I started diving deep into all of this raw food lifestyle and discovered Dr. Morse because of that. And my life is forever changed. I decided to become certified so that I can know 100% with 100% confidence why I'm doing what I'm doing and how it can truly help me heal from this cancer that was just, I couldn't kick it. No amount of meditation, no amount of rife healing treatments, no amount of energy work, no amount of, cleaning up so many areas of my life, no amount of law of attraction studying, no amount of changing my vibration could help me truly understand how to really heal my body. And it was only with the work of Dr. Robert Morse that I was able to do that. And the beautiful thing about it is that Dr. Morse combines all of those things. He's a spiritual man. He's a God man. He's amazing. He lives in Florida. Beautiful 70-year-old man who has the vitality of somebody half his age and then some. And I started to learn about it and started to teach these classes online when I saw that other people were also interested in finding out how to heal the body. And I started sharing my journey on YouTube, as on Facebook, as I usually do. Like I share a lot. And when I started opening up and sharing about this, kind of this tribe started to form around me. And those are the people that we see here now. Those are, the Rosies and the Amys and the Robins and the Karen and the Carleens and the Rhondas and Cindy and Alana and Kelly and so many people here, Barbara, all of these beautiful class members, Sehar, all of these members came together and recognized that, hey, we can do this together. We can totally do this together. Yeah, I know about sprouts. I accidentally grew them one time, and since then it's been on my mind. So every class I always say, somebody's life is about to change today, Berns. I look in the mirror and I literally say this into the mirror. Someone's life is going to change today because of you. Damn, it blows me away every single time. And here we are, welcoming a new class member, growing, learning, this beautiful young person, 21 years old. Moss, we are so glad you're here, my friend. Eating regular vegan is just as time consuming the cooking, right? Yep, it is. It is. I'm going to start this month. Yes. Oh my gosh, my friend. I've got all of the classes all in tons of playlists. I've got one where I made Trinidadian pastels. Do you like pastels? I can't imagine you don't, being a Trini. That being said, not everything is for everybody, but I love my Trini pastels. Oh my God, are you kidding? So I'm going to do some extreme cleaning. I'm going to clean out this bowl because, I don't want to come back to a gigantic cluster, of a mess back here. So let me rinse this out. All right. Doesn't look too bad over here. Let me just clean this off a little bit. That dressing, though. Oh, my goodness. The other thing I really like on my salad is and again, this is where I break the rules on the food combining a little bit, but I'm doing it. Just being transparent with you. Where is it? Huh. Okay. Is some seeds. I love pumpkin seeds. I love me some pepitas. So I'm just having a little sprinkling of these raw pumpkin seeds. And I really should take a picture of this so that I have something to show for it. You know what I mean? For the gram. I love pumpkin seeds. And I'm thinking, should I move my camera over or should I just pull over a stool? I think I'm just going to pull over a stool. Got my dates, putting those back in there. And again, I'm going to go in with a little bit of raisins on my salad because I like that texture that the raisins give me. And again, I understand. Breaking some rules here, guys. I'm a rule breaker, if you didn't know. If you didn't already know that about me. And I'm going to even drizzle some more of this dressing over top because, oh my God, it's so good. Because it's that good. And I know exactly what went into it. And it does have a bit of tahini. It's got a little bit of fat. I'm totally good with that. I don't count fat. I'm not afraid of fat. Hey, Dottie. Hi, babe. Are you here for your lunch? I'm just going to clear off the counter here. I just do like in professional kitchens. I sweep it on the floor and then I come back and I sweep the floor. Let me put a few things away. And then I'm going to pull up a stool and we're going to chat. Cindy says there's so much controversy with salt, an equal amount that says salt is bad and others that claim that salt is okay. I know. Put it in your body and see how you feel. If you do not have a negative reaction to it, you can use it in moderation. You know, I don't oversalt my food, just a little bit. But you're right. This is what Dr. Morse was talking about in a recent video, that he said, don't get too fanatical. See, Dot agrees. Don't get all fanatical and all weird, right? Experiment. This is your body. This is a journey. As long as you can with confidence say that 80% of what you eat volume-wise and qualitatively and quantitatively, 80% is alkaline, 20% acid forming, that's the right amount of balance. Because remember, in that acid column, let me show it to you guys again. On the acid side of the food list, where we have the acid and alkaline food, right? Check that out for a minute while I put this in the fridge. But on the acid side, we've got nuts, right? We've got some things in there like blueberries that are totally good and fine. We got some prunes and plums, those as well. We got some cranberries. Now, again, balance. Are cranberries on here? Is this the one that has the cranberries on the list? Yeah, it does, right? Be aware of what you're getting into. Be aware of what you're putting in your body. If you don't know, do some good investigative research on your own. Let me put these things in the fridge and then we can sit down and I can have a little munch time with you. A munch time, I meant that. I said munch time, but lunchtime as well. Let's have a little. Let's hang out. We liming. We are liming today in the Real Juicy Detox kitchen. We are liming and we are eating. Liming, Trinidadian slang for eating. I mean, hanging out. My mind. I got my mind on my food and food on my mind. Pull a couple things over here so that I can sit and chat with you and not have to go through the 15-minute struggle to move all of this over to there. So this is what we're doing. I love pastels. In fact, I wanted some for this holiday. Well, my friend, you are in luck because I have a recipe video on here on the YouTube where I made Trini pastels. Yes, I'm not even kidding you. They tasted so good, honestly. The burgers for the meat part of the pastels was completely raw vegan. The cornmeal, now again, I recommend using cornmeal in moderation because it can be inflammatory to your body. Cindy, you got me, girl. Don't forget your raisins. Right? So, yeah, you want some for this holiday? Make some raw vegan pastels, man. And then if you're going to use the cornmeal part, you know, I don't think you're going to be able to get at a reasonable price organic cornmeal in Trinidad. Use the Promasa, but use it in moderation. Like, don't have that all the time. And make it into just the pastels. What I did, I made it into pastels. Oh, I did not take a picture of this either. I made it into, hold on, I need a clean spoon. For the picture, you know? For the picture, I need a clean spoon. I made just the pastel in the form of a patty, a small burger about this size. On top of which I put some homemade mustard pickles. I made the mustard pickles myself, and I did not use sugar. I need to get my iPad plugged in. 1 second. Nope, that's not it. This is it. By the way, if any of you have any other questions related to this whole detox process, just let me know in the comments, and I will be happy to answer your detox questions. So I made these little mini burgers, and then I just put some mustard pickles on top. Oh my God, it was so good. It was like eating a pastel. You know what I'm saying? I think it depends on the type of salt, different minerals. It could have be a factor. Oh, I'm taking a picture. My God, Berns, focus, lady. So let me take a shot of this. Oh, my bowl is a little dirty. Oh my God. So much stuff. There's so much stuff. I do want a little bit of that bowl in the background with the dressing. It's too much. It's too much. I can't even. I cannot even. Dot, just wait. That's a crappy shot. I'm not. Do you want to go outside? I know it's really sunny out, eh? She wants to get outside. Okay, hold on. Let me take a shot at this first. I think I got it. And now one for the gram. Thank you for your patience, everybody. I know this is not the most riveting content right now, but that's okay. This is how it's going. Jesus. There we go. All right. That takes care of that. Do you want to see it? So that's the one shot. I need to throw a filter on that just to make it a little bit more, interesting. And that is the other one. So those will be online soon with the recipe for the tahini dressing, which was delicioso. I might need to get up to go and let Dot, my kitten, out in a little bit. But in the meantime, let's check out what's going on. Let me know if you have any detox related questions or any question for that matter as we enjoy this salad together. Yes, we will. I'm sliding off of this chair. Why? Sit all the way back. Relax. Enjoy the day, will you, Berns? This is so good. If you make any dressing, make sure you make this dressing. It's really, really good. One of the tips that we talked about yesterday, let's go through some of these. Chew your food. The first stage of digestion takes place in your mouth. Try not to drink with your meals. This only dilutes or neutralizes your digestive enzymes. And keep your diet simple. Keep your diet simple. Be happy when you eat. Be happy when you eat. Right? You want to be happy when you eat. I know it sounds really like basic. It's like, yeah. Come on. That can't be that important. It really, really is. Relax and enjoy what you're eating. Yes. What are you guys all eating right now? Are you having anything to eat right now? I so wish my other camera was working, y'all. I'm going to go on LTE, and maybe that will help this one work better. I'm going to turn off my Wi-Fi. And I'm going to come back in to this chat room, into this live stream, and I'm going to have my food cam. There we go. Hi, Dottie. What's up, girl? What's up, girl? I'm eating these really plump, sweet dates I ordered. They are just as large as plums. Man, those dates. Did you get the ones that Kelly referred? Mm-hmm. Do you want to go out? Let me get one thing. Hang on. All right. We are back. We are back. Yes. Oh my God. They look so good. But oh my God. The price difference between those dates and what I usually pay for dates, I just couldn't do it. I was like, I cannot pay $60 plus shipping Canadian for 5 pounds of dates when I can get 1 pound, 2 pounds of dates for $12. It's like, I can't do it. Couldn't do it. Hey, Linda, eating a big salad with kale. Beautiful. I like to put it in the Cuisinart to chop it fine, mix in yellow pepper, red onion, broccoli, spinach, cherry tomatoes, and the awesome tahini dressing. This dressing is everything, is it not? A little bit of cumin, and it'll taste like hummus. I need to open a cupboard because I need space for my legs. There we go. I opened my spice cupboard. You see my spice cupboard down here? I'm like, yep. There we go. This salad is so good. I love the crunchiness of it. I so agree with you, Moss. Sprouts really are the best. Mushrooms, I say mushrooms are good. Dr. Morse isn't a huge fan of them, but there's nothing wrong with them, really. He talks about from the videos of his that I've seen, he has talked about it from the point of view of they grow anaerobically. So I don't know. I use them in my Bernsey burgers. They're fine for me. I wish my sprouts were ready. I had some other sprouts growing in a tray. I had to throw them out. They would have been ready for today. I prefer growing it in the bottle. How do you grow? Well, you're not really started yet, right? I like doing them in the mason jar. Super easy. Let me see if I can get a little bit more light on here. How is that? Is that better lighting? I hope that is better lighting for you. But yeah, I love salads. This is so filling. Chew your food really well. Take your time. Enjoy your food. Relax while you're eating. That cilantro is everything, man. Who was it that asked me about tiger nut? Was that Rosy? Was it you, Rosy? Last time I used newspaper when they sprouted. Yeah, you can do it on newspaper. Sure. I wouldn't, though. Actually, that ink, you don't want that ink in your food. You can just grow them in a bowl. Put them in a jar, a mason jar. Let me show you. And put them in a jar, just like this, right? A mason jar. I'm using a sprouting lid, but you don't have to. You can get a pair of, nylon pantyhose or whatever. Put it over the top. You can do a little bit of mesh screening over the top as well. Or quite frankly, you can just leave it open. You want to soak your sprouts for 2 hours to overnight. If you're using alfalfa sprouts, for example, you can sprout chickpeas as well doing this method. You can really sprout anything like that. And after soaking them, kind of gets them activated, then you pour out that water. And then the reason why it's good to use a screen is because you can let it drain out like this. But as you can see, nothing's really falling out. So you don't have to use a lid at all, really. You just don't want it sitting in any water. So just, tip up your jar to just, sit kind of like that. And then twice a day, you want to come back and rinse them out. I did it today on my story. So if you're watching this live, go and check out my Instagram and Facebook stories. The links are in the profile. And then you can just leave this, so just rinse it out like that, twice a day, in the morning and in the evening. And in 3 days, you're going to have a jar literally bursting full of sprouts. Look, that's empty right now, right? This is going to be bursting full of sprouts. They're so good for you. Absolutely nutritious, incredible food grown right on your counter. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, baby. Raw lasagna. You take your Bernsey burger, you chop it up. It's raw, it's dehydrated. You chop it up after it's dehydrated. You use that as your meat filling. You use some zucchini noodles, sliced nice and thin for the pasta. Mm. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. I like the jar too. Last day I put them in the direct sunlight to develop green chlorophyll leaves. So easy. Mm-hmm. That's what I do as well. The last couple of days, actually. Just leave it on my windowsill right back there. I'll show you where. Right over here. And I just leave it. Let me get my jacket. I'm chilling in there. Just leave it right up there. You can cover it during the first couple of days because it does prefer to be in a darker area. Mm. I really never used to be into salads until like very recently, but this is so good. Mm. Mm. Yeah. So grateful to have all of this abundant. Look at all this food. Look at all of that. How cool is that, eh? Mm-hmm. What do you guys want me to talk about? Don't be shy. Throw a question at me. Is there something you've been wondering about how to address, or somebody asks you a question, you don't know how to deal with it? Throw me a question. Ask me anything. Or we can just hang out here and just chill. That's okay too. You know what a sign of a good friend is? You can hang out with them and not say a word. I forgot the red onion. I'm going to get some onion. I took it out, didn't I? Hey, kitty. out, but I left it in at the same time. Oh, hey. Oh, hey, where are my manners? I totally forgot that you're like, no, we want to see you cut the onion. Come on. Don't hide. Don't hide it from us. How do you do it? So I just cut a little grid. Of course, you can also just slice them, but I like it chopped like this. I just cut a grid into the onion like so. And then I go slice it down like this. My onion is sprouting. Right? And I love red onion, raw onion. Not too much, but I'm not shy with it either. You know what I'm saying? Hit me with your best shot. Is your whole lifestyle raw or just your food? Great question. I guess I would say that my whole lifestyle is raw now. Like when I say raw, my whole lifestyle is more focused now on what is going to be the best thing that I can do in my environment and within my body to keep me healthy. As I mentioned, I've been dealing with cancer for 9 years, and throughout that entire time, didn't really pay attention to anything that I was doing. I was doing a lot of really damaging things to my body. I smoked cigarettes. I drank alcohol. I put all kinds of perfumes and lotions and potions on my skin that are all toxic. I used a lot of fabric softener and laundry detergent soap that smelled and that, always had that freshly laundered smell, that all those scented stuff are all very, very toxic for the system. Right. So when I discovered juicing in June 1st of this year, I didn't know what I was getting myself into. What I ended up getting myself into was slowly realizing how many of the things that I thought were totally fine and didn't matter, in terms of health, how many of those things were actually really destructive to my health and my well-being. So I started cutting those things out. Not all at the same time, like the fabric softener and the perfumes was kind of borderline, like one of the last things that I let go of. Mind you, I let go of these things all within the span of like 2 weeks. So is that what you meant in terms of the lifestyle being raw? Great question, though, Moss. Brought Dr. Morse's Heal All Tea with me in a thermos out to nature, making some snow angels in the snow. Oh my God, that is so awesome. I love red onions too. Love me some red onions. Like, this is truly like a little rainbow salad we got going on here. I try to live my lifestyle. I'm not going to say as close to nature as I can, because really I don't. To be very honest with you, I would love to be able to get out into nature more. But a lot of my work happens here in the house, and it's cold out right now, and I'm not a snow bunny. You know what I mean? I's a Trini. All this snow, man. I don't know. I know that's a cop-out. I can still go out in nature, but I try to live my life as naturally as possible. I try to have a high vibration as much as I can, no matter what is going on in the world around me. I wonder what John Rose is up to today. I don't know. I love John Rose. He's amazing. John Rose is amazing. Really, really powerful. He's the first person who I heard mention Dr. Morse, actually. What are you guys all having right now? Are you still having your lunch? Are you finished your lunch? Moss, what are you eating, man? What are you eating, my friend? Cindy, what's up on your menu, Cindy? What are you guys juicing? Let me know. Oh, one of the things I did not put in here was also some jalapeno. That's okay. This is a big salad, eh? I don't know if I'm going to be able to get through the whole thing. I feel like making some peanut butter cookies after this. No snow angels, no snow bunny. I'm not a snow bunny. John Rose has been laying low the last couple of months. Interesting. Jill says, my cat is sitting by my side listening to you munch away, and she's purring like a contented kitty. Aww. No, kitty. I'm happy that she's enjoying the positive energy vibes. I'm feeling her vibes too. You know, I love the kitties. You know, I love the kitty cats. So Moss wants to know, so what's the transition like into raw lifestyle, into the raw lifestyle aside from food? That's really it. I would say the biggest thing that comes as well when you transition into raw food is that you start to have, it starts to affect in a very positive way your connection with the divine. So your meditation, do you do a meditation practice? Your meditations are going to get more beautiful, more connection to your awareness of where you are and where you are not in space and time. It can get pretty philosophical. It can get pretty spiritual. It's not so much other things that you're going to change in your lifestyle when you go raw. You want to check out another young member of ours in the class here, Moss. His name is Detox Your Being, and he's on YouTube. You know what I'm going to do, because it might be a little hard to find his channel because he's a smaller channel here on YouTube. So let me do this over here. What I'm going to do is I'm going to ring my bell. I'm going to get the link for Detox Your Being's channel. That won't open because I'm already in that. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to link it in this video for you to go check out. He's a really cool dude. Also your age, early 20s. Let me find him. He's in Costa Rica right now, actually. Oh my goodness. He's got some great stuff going on. I love this kid. So cool. Let me get... Bear with me. Bear with me, will you? Okay. I am going to change the description of this video to include his channel as well. He talks about some really cool stuff. I think you would really like him. Let me go to channel dashboard. Let me change this description right away. I'm gonna make a salad and a smoothie. What are you gonna put in your salad? I turned on to Dr. Morse 3 years ago when Rob Wild showed up. Rob is from the next town over. So is Richie from Boston. Okay, cool. It's a play on French dressing. This is a little bit of a play on French dressing. This one here, isn't French dressing a tomato-based one? Isn't that the red one? This is so good. It's almost like a play on Caesar dressing, to be honest. You're rocking it, Cindy. I'm proud of you, girl. Oh, that raw onion gives it a real spicy kick. I like it. Okay, so let's see here. I'm going to put Detox Your Beings link at the very bottom here of the description of this video. That is not... Yep, that's it. Okay. You can go check his out. So spirituality is a big component of your lifestyle for a lot of people when they start eating differently. You have an opportunity to really develop your awareness and expand your consciousness because you're eating elevated, conscious, enlightening food, right? You're not eating any dead animals. You're not cooking the life force out of your food. You're literally consuming the life force and the energy of the food in its natural alive state. The consciousness of the plant is actually transmuted into your own cells. So it is can be a very elevated way of living. That's not to say that everybody who eats raw is elevated. That's not saying that you should eat raw in order to feel more elevated, although that will happen. And it can be a very gentle and gradual process. You're already well on your way to that, right? Moss, we're well on your way to that. Before Dr. Morris, I studied Dr. Bernard Jensen since 1992, being certified by him in 94 and 95 in iridology. That is awesome. Iridology is the study of your irises, where different weaknesses within your body and strengths will show up in your iris, the colored part of your eye. Very cool. As soon as Dr. Morris drops his iridology course, I will be signing up for that and be teaching all of you all of the stuff that I learned with that course. So I'm really looking forward to that. Cindy says, yes, John Rose usually takes off a few months at the end of every year. Oh, I did miss your recipe comment. Where is it? Let me go back up and see. Oh my goodness, how far back up was that, Cindy? I can't see it. What was your recipe comment? I can't find it. My eyes are tired. I'm sorry. My eyes are tired. Tired. Oh my goodness, guys. I am like full. I'm getting full. I'm getting full. It's so good. I want to keep eating, but I don't ever play that dangerous game. Not with my I had 90% of my stomach removed in 2011. Yeah. For the same cancer. And yeah, I can't overeat. Like, I'm not even going to take that bite because I kind of feel like if I take that bite, I'm going to regret it. I'm going to regret it. But let me have one more scoop of this dressing because that is just so good on so many levels. Baby. Wow. Oh, baby. I do not see it. It's not on my app over here. I got I love red onions, and then I got it's a play on French dressing. What did I miss? Let me see it in the app over here. Sunday. You mean adding red onions is a play on French dressing, onion salad? Gotcha. Hey, 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 Crystal in the house. Crystal! Yes, girl, it is amazing. It's so amazing, and I am so full. Oh my gosh, this was delicious. Look at that salad. So that's going to go into a container. I'm going to put that in the fridge for later. And you know what? I was getting all fancy and talking about making some peanut butter cookies. That's not going to happen because I'm stuffed and I'm tired. I feel like going for a nap. I'm not going to lie. So I actually might do that because I can, and I want to take care of my body. And I want to remember that I'm on a healing journey too, and that our energy needs to be replenished. And sometimes when we feel our energy lower, we should go have a nap, which is exactly what I'm going to do after this class. Because I have a 4:00 meeting with a new one-on-one coaching client. So that is what I'm going to do. I'm stuffed. It's all good. Maybe it was too many words. I don't know. All I see is, let me tell me if I'm missing a comment. I go from I love red onions to it's a play on French dressing. What did I miss? Professor Arnold Ehrt, The Mucusless Diet, was in my personal library in 1976. Really? The book or the man was in your personal library? Was the book in your personal library? Why are my eyes watering? From those onions still, I think. Oh my goodness. Guys, it has been a blast today. We made a new friend. Welcome, Moss, to the Juicy Juicer Tribe. Moss, if you are on Facebook at all, I know it's the old people program, but app or whatever, but if you want to come on over there, there are tons of recipes. A lot of the class members who are here, who are showing up in class right here in this live, we are over there before and after class. Tons of recipes, tons of inspiration, really, really cool group of people. Don't worry about the age thing. That is just a figment of your imagination, a construct in your mind. We're going to binge watch the videos. Yay! Okay, start with Detox 101. All right, that is in the, if you want, that is in the description of this video. Then go to Detox 102, where we talk about what to eat, or you can jump around, man. Jump around. It's up to you, totally up to you. But definitely go check out the other videos because there's some really seriously good content on here. It's all in the playlist on my channel. So happy to have you aboard. The Trinidadian pastel, raw vegan pastel is a really cool recipe. I made it from scratch with you guys. And stick around, my friend. There's a lot of fun to be had over here. We're happy to have you on board with us, and a fellow Trini at that. That is amazing. Cool, very cool. I don't know what possessed me. I'll tell you what possessed me to ask at that moment, where's everybody from? I didn't know where you were from, had no idea, no indication at all. And bam, here you are from my sweet TNT. Sweet TNT. Trinidad and Tobago, my home country. Autobiography of a Yogi. Yeah, Paramahansa Yogananda. For the win. I studied that book as well. My now ex-husband and I were very much into Hinduism and practicing Hindus for 15 years, actually. So yes, Paramahansa Yogananda. Yes, for the win. We studied under Swami Shivananda, as a matter of fact. A yoga ancient and modern, Ernst P. Woodsulso. How do you say that? Woods also, and Richard Hittleman yoga books. Yes, the yoga books, yoga for the win. A lot of positive, a lot of benefit in studying that stuff. Not all conforming to the Dr. Morse protocol, right? There are some too much of a focus on certain acid food, and vegetarian is not healthy for you, especially it's just not. I was vegetarian for 15 years, so that comes from personal experience because you can be a very unhealthy vegetarian. Okay, break is over. Go get some snow angels done, my friend. And this is over as well. I love you all so much. I will see you tonight, right back here at 8 p.m. That's right, Moss. I go live three times a day. 8 a.m. for Bouncing with Berns on the Rebounder. Noon for something going on in the Detox kitchen, and 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time for our end of the day check-in. So make sure you come back. Thank you so much, everybody, for tuning in, and I love you all so much. Have a great rest of your day.